Hello. Yes, good morning, everybody. I hope you can hear my voice and also see my screen clearly. Today is 27th. Today is 27th of April. So I'd like us to start by looking at the chart on our screen. This is Euro USD. So on this chart, basically the price is in a very good downtrend. As you can see, on the 15-minute chart, we have the price moving to the lower side. This is perfectly in line with what we said on Monday. So technically, if you're on this chart as you're speaking now and you touch a moving average, we'll attach two moving averages. You can see that all of them are pointing to the lower side. You can see the red line is above the green one, and also the price is above this black line. At the same time, the price is below this 200 period moving average. So as it is on this chart, this is a sell. We are looking for more sell positions. We are expecting sellers to continue to push price to the lower side. So we have a very good trend line here. Have a very good trend line there, and then we have another one here. So we have a support here, we have a resistance. We had a resistance in the past, we had a resistance here, we had a resistance there, and then we had a resistance, and we had a support here, a support here, a support, and then a break below that support. So if you remember what I said last week, I indicated that anytime you have a shape like this and then the price breaks below or above that shape, you're supposed to pick a trade immediately the price breaks out of that shape. Like in this case here, you could have taken a sell somewhere there. Your stop loss is supposed to be above the high of that shape, which is somewhere there. So you take the sell, your take profit is 2 times where the stop loss is. So if the stop loss is somewhere here and the entry is here, you take this distance from this point to this point, you can get the number of pips, and then that becomes the take profit. So that is one level. We had that opportunity earlier today. Yesterday we had a shape like this. So we had that there, and then we had that one. So we had a support, there is a break, there is a pullback, and then this has been used as a resistance here. So we had a resistance, we had a resistance, we had a resistance. So as it is, yesterday this was a good place to look for a sell from. Yes, there was a break for a sell. You could have taken a sell there. Your stop loss is above here. If you took that sell, you still had money even as you're speaking now. Your take profit is supposed to have been hit by now. But if you didn't sell it there and you sold it somewhere there, your stop loss could be somewhere there, and then your take profit would be somewhere around this area here. So still our take profit was hit if you took that position. So other than that, we had another position here, had that one, and then we had another one like that. So it's like we had a support here, we had a support, there was a break below it, then we took a sell somewhere there. So as it is right now, we are looking for more sell positions. We are expecting sellers. This is a good sell. So yesterday we had a sell there after the break below this lower line. We had a sell there, and earlier today we also had a sell somewhere here. So those are the three opportunities that we've had since yesterday. We had all of them have been sell, which means the price is in a very good downtrend. Therefore, we look for more sell positions. So the next chart, which I want us to look at is the Gbp Usd. So it looks like the same thing which has been happening on Euro USD is the same thing which is happening on Gbp USD. Earlier today we had a sell opportunity. We had that line, and then we had another one. So we had a support, we had a resistance, we had a resistance earlier today, we had a resistance, also a resistance there. Then we had a support from yesterday, had a support, we had a support, and we had a support. Then the price broke below that level. This was today. So we could have taken a sell at the opening of this red candle here. So as it is, as we're speaking now, this is a very good sell position. We are looking forward for more sell orders to push price even lower. So the idea here is to keep looking for more sell positions. If the price pulls back, we'll look for a sell. If the price continues to move down, then we'll expect it to sell off even more. We also have we had an opportunity here yesterday. So this is a contracting wedge formation. You can see that there is a break, so we had a sell, and then we had a sell there. Then, which means you could have taken a sell somewhere there. So technically, this is, sorry about that. So we have we had a very good sell opportunity yesterday. We had another one today. So we still expect that the price needs to continue to the lower side. If you're on this chart as we're speaking now, you should keep looking for more sell positions. Keep looking for more sell orders. Expect sellers to push price even lower. So the next chart is the US dollar Japanese yen. We have it there. So this chart, so far we've had price being in a very good uptrend. On the daily chart, you can see that we have a very good uptrend. If you check the Forex is also upwards, but looks like the price is consolidating, and there is a good shape here. Let me show you. We have a very good support there. Have that. So this is like a contracting wedge formation. The current candle has actually opened above it and looks like it may close above it. If that happens, that the current candle has closed above this upper line, then we're going to take a buy here instantly. We're going to pick a buy position where this candle closes, somewhere there. We have our stop loss at this low, and then our take profit is 2 times this distance. So let's count how much pips are this. This is 100 pips. So our take profit is 100 pips above the entry. So that should be somewhere there. Exactly somewhere around that resistance. So if the current candle closes above this line here, then I want us to pick a buy position at least up to this point here. So this shape, the one which I've mentioned, if that shape is notwithstanding, that is, if the price does not continue upwards, then this may act as a very good support, and now as a resistance, because we had support there, we had a support, we had a support. There was some struggling there before the price broke below it. So the price has technically just pulled back to the same place. So as much as we are looking for a buy here, the price needs to clearly close beyond this level before you can say it's actually a buy. So the price needs to close above 128.087. So as much as we are looking for a buy, the price must close above 128.087. If that happens, then that will be the confirmation that the price is now heading to the upside. But as it is now, we are still hesitant to look for buy positions. Instead I would recommend you look for sell orders. I will suggest that you keep looking for sell positions temporarily, as long as the price is below the two lines which I've just drawn now. So that's my opinion on this chart. Let's look at the shapes that are here. I will go to 30 minutes. So I'll remove these indicators so that we have a clear chart. So look at what's actually happening here. We had a very good resistance level here. This was a very good resistance. We have that, and then we have another resistance level here. So I'll mark it with a tick. We had a resistance there. We almost had a resistance there. Didn't work out clearly, but we had a resistance here, very good one. And then we had a resistance here, and then we had another resistance here. Then after the breakout, you can see that clearly. After this breakout here, the price basically pulled back and touched the same support. This is where we expected it to touch so that we look for a buy. So after this touch here, you could have actually taken a buy position, expecting that buy to take us up at least up to this line, this one, that is a resistance. It was touched clearly. Then the next target is this one here. So technically, this is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm looking at. We had a support, we had a support, we had a support, we had a support, and we had a support there. So as it is now, if the price continues up and breaks above this line, we expect it to continue upwards, at least up to this point here. So this was a very, very good buy earlier today. We may still see the price come back to the same trend line so that we pick more buy position. We're expecting those buys to take us up at least up to the next levels. So that's my opinion on the US dollar Japanese yen. We'll look at the next chart. I will look at the next chart, which is Euro USD. We've looked at Euro USD, I believe. We've also looked at Gbp Usd. So the next chart is going to be gold. So on gold so far, look at what's happening. We are having some form of consolidation, which means there could be a shape there. So we'll draw that first of all. Draw it like that. And then we also draw it like this from the bottom. So I'll pick on the bodies. So look at the shape we are having currently. This is like an expanding wedge formation. You can see the price used this as a resistance. We had a good resistance here. We had almost a resistance. Then we had a very good resistance there. We had a very good resistance there. We had a very good resistance there. Then we had a support here. We had a support. We had a support there. We had a support there. And we had a support there. So as it is, as we're speaking now, we expect that the bias needs to continue to push price to the upper side. We are actually looking forward for the price to extend upwards, at least up to this resistance level here, which means this should act as a good place to look for a buy from up to this point here. So if you buy it there, expect that buy to take us up at least up to this point here. So we have that one, then we have another one here, like that. So this was a very good shape the day before yesterday. This was the day before the day of yesterday. So we had a good sell after this breakout summer here. So technically those are what we are looking at on this chart. This is my opinion on this chart. We are looking for a buy when the price comes to this point, back to this level here, or if the price breaks below this level, then expect it to sell off to the lower side. So thank you very much, and this should bring us to the end of today's analysis. We'll meet again tomorrow at the same time. Thank you and see you.